Hello, 1st District. My name is Bernetta Lanier, and I am running for Savannah City Council's 1st District seat. Proverbs 41 says, "Blessed is the man who considers the poor. The Lord will deliver him in the time of trouble." Ladies and gentlemen of the 1st District, I would like to ask you, please, to do two things. As you hear about the issues of this election and what's happening in our community and the status of our community, please keep an open mind and an open heart. In the 1st District, we have issues. This is a very critical election. This election will determine the balance of power here in our city. Whether the people that have power and benefit from all of the investment keep power and their people who maintain that power structure, or rather the people in the community, the residents, the majority population, increase their power, realize their power, and utilize that power to bring resources to where it is that we live. That is the issue of this election. I represent the people. I represent initiatives that are resident-driven. Are you satisfied with the conditions of your neighborhood? Do you believe your quality of life have been the priority of this city council? Well, I'm here to tell you that our communities are the worst communities based on the conditions in the city of Savannah. The U.S. Census tells us that the majority of the 1st District exhibit high and extreme poverty.
My name is Reverend Chester Ellis, and I am president of the Historical Carver Village Neighborhood Association. For 40 plus years, Carver Village has been neglected. We have not received our fair share of any SPLOST that have been passed, nor have we been kept up being a historical district in the city of Savannah. It is time for us to bring about those changes which will enhance and empower our community. For so long we have suffered economically, but now is the time for a new day and a new way.
I am Pamela Howard Oglesby, a lifelong resident of the West Savannah neighborhood. We've been promised so much and have gotten so little. You have to understand that crime and economic development walk hand in hand. Poverty and education walk side by side. People that are sitting on city council today believe basically staff reports. They never come out, speak with the people who are being affected, and understand that what staff has said may not be true. There are areas in our neighborhoods where you can't even buy a fresh head of lettuce because we don't have the businesses and things that support and keep a community afloat.
We have disparity running rampant in the 1st District. And we have been diligent. We have been diligently working to improve and sustain our communities. We have participated in the process. Meanwhile, across town, our city continued to prosper, while in the 1st District, we continue to lose population, we continue to have infrastructure disparity, we continue to have recreation disparity, environmental disparity, which is environmental injustice, with housing crisis, which is a disparity, high and extreme poverty. So therefore, based on our representation, we've been underserved. We have been an afterthought. We've been taken for granted. We have been neglected. We've been overlooked. The numbers tell us if we follow the money. Yet our representatives are telling us that the majority of the investment has gone to the 1st District. Something's wrong with that statement.
I'm Curtis Victor Cooper Jr. and I'm the campaign manager for Bernetta Lanier for 1st District Alderman. Today, City Council is a 6-3 black majority. We're looking back to the better days of the past and not to the future prosperity. Let's compare city, county, and school board handling of public SPLOST dollars. These capital projects were voted on in 2006. Here we are in 2015, an election year. School board, eSPLOST completed projects, $352,363,078. eSPLOST 2 projected projects, $364,939,054, giving us a grand total of $717,292,132. In sum, 11 new schools and improvements across the district. County, SPLOST 5 projects completed, $121,651,000. SPLOST 6 projected projects, $137,515,000, giving us a grand total of $259,166,000. In sum, a jail, health department, community centers, etc. City of Savannah does not have a good report. There are 2 projects that have been relocated and not even started since 2006. The Arena and Cultural Arts Center. The Arena, SPLOST 5, $80 million. SPLOST 6, $120 million projected. Cultural Arts, SPLOST 5, $13 million. And today, without a shovel in the ground, $10 million in cost overruns, giving us a grand total of $223 million. What's really going on? Not a shovel in the ground and millions of tax dollar projects not even started.
The money has not come to where the residents live. We are standing at the threshold of opportunity in the 1st District because wherever there are the greatest need, there lies your greatest opportunity. But we need to control how our communities, our neighborhoods change. We need to have our vision instituted and how we want our communities to grow. We have the power, but the people we have sent have not detected or have had the will to use that power to impact the quality of lives of the residents who sent them there. Send me.
I've known Bernetta Bryant Lanier pretty much all of her life. I support Bernetta as alderman for the 1st District, City of Savannah, because Bernetta is an intelligent woman. She understands people, and she understands the people who are mostly being affected by the policies that are now in place with our city government.
Bernetta's campaign team has done the research of the many issues that still plague the 1st District. We will reveal the hard facts, the whole truth, and empower the district with knowledge. This will be a history-making election because this will be the first time the district will be informed of the issues and facts before Election Day. We have passed SPLOST in the underserved 1st District, and here are the box results. Civic Center, 60%. Bull Street Baptist, 73.53%. Silk Hope, 42.86%. West Broad Street YMCA, 80.25%. Tompkins Center, 77.69%. Woodsville Tompkins, 58.90%. Resurrection of Our Lord, 80.86%. Moses Jackson Center, 83.82%. Carver Village, 79.13%. Butler/Cloverdale, 84.4%. Beach High School, 65.91%. Savannah Christian, 38.67%. Garden City Recreation, 72.22%. Our district has supported and passed SPLOST since 1985. The first district should have more than signs and promises. This is neglect. The first district has 6 signs of proposed progress and nothing yet.
I understand that we need to look at our policy, and I'm standing on 3 issues in this election. My platform consists of community development, economic investment, and crime. Okay, let's talk about community development. What does that look like, Bernetta? What would you do in terms of community development? I am looking to institute a grassroots approach. Grassroots programs work, but they need resources. Let's aim those resources to stronger communities by organizing. Let's bring residents together so they can collectively bargain with the city representatives and with investors so that we could identify the needs and assets of our communities. There are power in numbers. The most powerful thing we can do, majority population, is to be on one accord. We need to institute grassroots programs, stand on good government. And when we talk about economic investment, now we're talking about once I am seated on council, I'm looking at policy changes. Let's do an audit of the policies to see if there are any bias. What is the reason that we have not been receiving these resources? And let's tweak it there. Let's institute some programs that's going to impact our children's lives. I am a black mother who is mad. I am angry, but I will not sin. But I will stand, I will march, I will fight, I will legislate, I will sit on city council and represent you and my community, our neighborhoods. The majority of the population need to rise up. It's time. When it comes to crime, you citizens who do not live in the first district and you live in some of the more affluent areas, you are so concerned about crime that if you could, you probably would lock them all up. You're talking about our children. You're talking about our sons, our beloved sons and our daughters. We are losing our babies in the street, so black mothers are mad. Someone told me, said, well, you don't have any clout, y'all can't do anything. You get enough black mothers who are mad and angry and fed up with this situation, and you're going to see some change. And I'm one who are willing to stand here today and say, I'm ready. Let's stand, let's march, let's fight, let's pull together, let's organize. Let's make sure our children are protected. And when we've done all we can do, we will continue to stand. Crime is a problem in our community, and we don't want it. But disparity equals crime. We don't want the disparity. Disparity equals crime. High disparity equals high crime. Low disparity equals low crime. If you're serious about what you're saying about the crime, then you would join with me to make sure that the resources are allocated where the greatest need is so the disparity can go down, our quality of life can go up as the crime goes down. We're all in this together. So let's join together, and I need you to help me. I need you to show up at the poll. If nothing you could do to contribute, if you don't have any money or resources to contribute to this campaign, and you tell somebody, Bernetta Lanier is the person who will represent us. She is the one we need to vote for, then you have done your job. You've made your contribution, and I appreciate it. Remember, family,
We can
do better.
Please vote.
For Bernetta.